the first edition of the Federalist. I'm Adam Douglas from Peter Harrington, and I'd like to show you this, which is a remarkably good copy of the founding document of the United States Constitution. This is the Federalist, or Federalist Papers, as it later became known, and they are collected from the newspaper articles written arguing for the nature of the Constitution by Alexander Hamilton, James Madison and John Jay. It's printed in 2 volumes. We're looking here at the title page of the first volume. You can see the major flaw here of this copy is that the title page is torn away and we've lost most of the word "the" at the head. It's presumably been done to remove this ownership inscription of John somebody. So somebody's clearly decided that they don't want that. But John's address is here, New York, and the date, April the 9th, 1809. And he's written the name of the authors here. Alexander Hamilton, much in the news, of course, with the musical, and James Madison and John Jay. So the book was published in 1788, the first volume, and the second volume was published in a slightly larger format, which is shown very clearly here a little later in the year. And so, although it is in 2 volumes, the second volume is taller, and you sometimes see the book trimmed so that the 2 volumes are the same height, but here they're the original heights, the second volume much taller, and they are in the original boards, uncut, so the edges of the leaves are there, we can see, and so they're very much in original condition. As we saw with the first title page, the condition isn't perfect. Here the front board of the first volume has got quite a few ink stains and a couple of water stains, but it's a very collectible book and has been in the library of a collector here with his collector's label, Alfred Nathan, and also rather nicely there is with the book an invoice from the bookseller Charles Sessler of Philadelphia, and this shows the book being bought for $220 in 1941. June 1941. So there's the original invoice, which is always nice to get with books showing the provenance, the collector's provenance. Internally, as often with this book, there is a very slight toning to the paper. It wasn't the it was done for immediacy, published for immediacy, just after the appearance in periodical form in the newspapers. The first volume is a little bit more browned than the second, also quite usual in American books in general in the 18th century, but a really remarkably nice copy of this very important book for the United States of America. For more details on this and other books about early American constitutionalism, please see the Peter Harrington website.